this is just strange, okay? So I had to double check and triple check and just make sure and verify that I was on the right page. Hi guys, Geeter64 here, and today we're going to be talking about Robocop. It is getting a 4K Aero release next month in April, and I came across a few things while I'm putting together my releases for April. I came across a few odd things, I would say, in regards to this release. Some contradictory information, at least from purchasing it, particularly from Best Buy, that's kind of odd. So we'll cover that first, because that actually addresses the point of the video, which is to say, hey, what exactly is this? This is obviously a mistake on Best Buy's part. We're going to get into that in a second, but we'll also look at the actual steelbook as well as the box set, because they have two releases that are coming out next month, two different versions of this Robocop 4K, and if you're a Robocop fan, some pretty good stuff. So stay tuned, and first, like I said, we'll go ahead and cover this weird thing that's happening with Best Buy. You notice anything strange about this? Maybe the fact that it says it's the 2014 release, okay? That's the reboot Robocop, okay? The art is from the original Robocop. The description is from the 2014 rebooted movie. What? This is obviously put in incorrectly, or they pulled information from the reboot movie description into this steelbook. But I noticed this over a week ago and they still have not updated it. So I was like, you know what? I'll just do a video on it because this is strange. You know, I do a lot of research when it comes to putting together my release videos for each month, and I haven't come across this. So you look at the description. The description even specifies it. It literally talks about the 2014 reboot. It talks about the stars in the reboot. So this is not just listed 2014. The actual description is the description of the 2014 reboot of Robocop, which was not a very good movie, by the way. One of many reboots that they did, and they still do. These reboots are pointless. The 2014 Robocop was a PG-13 dumbed down version of the original Robocop, and it wasn't very good, okay? Even with Michael Keaton and Samuel Jackson in the movie, didn't matter. That didn't do anything to help the movie. It was not very good. So I don't expect the steelbook for the 2014 reboot, but this is just strange, okay? So I had to double check and triple check and just make sure and verify that I was on the right page. Even though that has the description of the 2014 Robocop, this is in fact the original Robocop that's getting a steelbook release, as the image would suggest. As I said, there are two different options in regards to this Robocop release. You have the steelbook option, which is on Best Buy for $27.99, and then you have a box set that's got some knickknacks and some things, and that's for $32.99. So I really do like the art on the on the box set. However, if you don't want to wait till April 12th, which is when this is actually coming out, you can get, I'm pretty sure it's the same exact transfer. You can actually get it on Best Buy right now, the older transfer without anything, for $27.99. So I don't know why you do that, but that is an option if you're wanting to watch the movie right away and you don't want to wait till April. I would just wait for one of these releases. I think both of these options are actually pretty good for Robocop fans. So let's just go ahead and take a look at what you get with each of these, because you do get very different things with each of these, obviously, outside of the packaging, which is the steelbook. As I said, this is an older 4K restoration. This is the same 4K restoration that the Aero release previously had put out. This was a transfer from 2013. You do get a director's cut as well as the theatrical cut of the film with this. Now, I do have a Robocop on Blu-ray already. This is the director's cut. So if I did get this, it'd kind of be cool to have the theatrical cut, but most likely I'd probably watch the unrated cut anyway. So I don't know if I'll personally upgrade with this one, but these are both cool box sets that have some interesting stuff in here. As I said, this box set, it has some knickknacks and some things like that. It's got 6 collectible postcards, double-sided fold-out poster. I'm not really a big fan of fold-out posters because I don't like, I frame all my posters, and I don't really like having a poster with a fold in the middle of it. It just bothers me, but it's kind of cool that they include a little poster with it. There's a reversible sleeve featuring original newly commissioned artwork, so that's kind of cool. And an 80-page limited edition collector's booklet featuring new writings on the film. So that's kind of interesting. It's kind of the knickknacks that you get with the box set as opposed to the steelbook. So it's kind of cool that they at least give you options. So let's taking a look at the steelbook. What you get is basically the same thing, has the same special features, so you're not really going to miss out on that end. You're just not going to have the knickknacks, right? The steelbook's a little bit cheaper, and it also includes the booklet, or at least it says it includes the booklet. It doesn't say it's an 80-page booklet, but the booklet description matches what the 80-page booklet is. So, and this was pulled from Arrow's website. So this is what Arrow has listed for the special features on the steelbook and the box set. I believe this syncs up with what they're going to be releasing on Best Buy, at least from what I can tell at this point. Now, I don't know. They also list that it's a reboot from 2014, which is obviously not accurate. What's weird is if you go to Arrow's website, it lists the release as March 28th, but on Best Buy it says April 12th, and then there's another area where it says that Robocop is releasing on April 12th, so that's kind of another weird contradictory information. For me, I would go for the steelbooks because that's what I collect. I don't particularly go for the box sets unless there's something really special about the collector's edition and it's some movie that I really, really like. I like Robocop, but it's not something that I have to have the 4K version of. I'm pretty happy with my Blu-ray personally, but I do like the fact that they have a box set and a steelbook, so you're really targeting both of those collectors there, which is always good for physical media when it gives collectors options, because there are collectors out there that don't like steelbooks, so they have the box art option. Now, I will say that for me personally, I like the art on the box set more than the steelbook. If the steelbook had the same art as the box set, I think that would be fire. Not that I necessarily hate the art that they chose for the steelbook. I think that is really good. I just like the art that they picked for the collector's box set, and I think it looked pretty good on a steelbook. For me, I do think it's a little bit high priced, but it is an Arrow release, so that pretty much syncs up with their release prices for their other movies. The fact that they have the Arrow releases releasing through Best Buy, that sometimes happens. It doesn't always happen. But it's happening more and more often, at least since I've started tracking these month to month. Not that they've never released Arrow releases, but you know, going through the store, if you come across an Arrow release in Best Buy, it was pretty rare. But anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video and kind of talk about this because I thought it was pretty odd. But I also wanted to kind of let you guys know what your options are as far as the box set versus steelbook. Both of them are available for pre-order, and in my experience at this point, if you want a steelbook, you probably better pre-order it. That's what I've started to do, because the chances of you actually getting this in a store, it continues to shrink every single month. So I've tried to pre-order when available. I've already pre-ordered 2 different things that are coming out next month, and I can't wait to talk about those in my release video for April. I really hope you guys check that out. And if you didn't check out my release video for this month in March, please check that one out. Something weird happened with the algorithm a little bit. It kind of was strange. It's very much underperforming in comparison to my other release videos. I don't think notifications went out. I have no idea what happened with that video. It's no different than the other videos I've done. But I will say that in my release video for April, I'm going to make an effort to make it a little bit shorter. I want to try and keep these things under 25 minutes. There's just a lot of stuff I like to talk about, and I really hate editing things out. So anyway, what do you guys think? Were you going to pick up one of these Robocops, one of these versions of Robocop? Which one is the one that appeals to you more? Is it the steelbook or is it the box set? I'm kind of interested to know. For me, I would pre-order this on steelbook because I'd want the steelbook, but at the price they're asking, it's a little bit high. I would probably be for like 20 bucks, but kind of high price for me, so I'm probably not going to do it. But I'm interested to see which one you prefer or which one you guys are gonna get. Again, I would recommend pre-ordering it if you do want it, because chances of finding it in the store are very small. I'm going to continue doing physical media videos. Those aren't going away, but I am doing more reviews and some different things on the channel than what I've done recently. So physical media is not going away, guys. I'm still doing videos on it. I'm just starting to pick up reviews and talking about some of the franchises, Star Trek in particular at this point, that I think need a push in the right direction. But I really want to thank everybody for checking out this video. Thank you, subscribers, because you guys are awesome. And if you like this video, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube stuff, or don't. I'm not a beggar. I'm G-True64, and I'll always tell you the truth.